And so ends a day without the nerd couple. There. See. We made it through, despite all the nonsense, the bad press, the rumors.
Yes. Even with the death in the workforce. Well, former workforce. I'd say given the situation we're shooting par.
Almost like there might be a chance to turn this whole thing around, isn't there?
Unfortunately, not without another resignation.
And here I was, thinking we would stop the bleeding today. Who was it this time?
Let's read this thing verbatim. To my esteemed leadership team, I would like to thank you for the opportunity presented to me at this company, however brief my most recent position was. As you all know, I have years of experience in operations and wanted to prepare myself for more public-facing leadership opportunities by becoming more of a people person. Unfortunately, the position and the environment that I worked in turned out to not be what I expected, and I can no longer be certain that this position is where I want to be in my career. It is after thinking long and hard about everything that has recently gone on that I have decided to resign from all involvement in this company effective upon delivery of this letter. Sincerely, Sherilyn.
Sherilyn, a long-time veteran. Now I know these incidents are due to the work environment here and not some conspiracy from Cindy leaving under less than amicable circumstances. Well, I'll let you handle the rest of the separation paperwork in the HR office. I think I have a little more work to do before calling it an evening. You called, honey?
Yes. I just got a ping from the company messenger. Apparently Larry's going live and making some kind of big announcement at the end of our day off.
Let's make this a little more interesting by hooking a computer to our TV and making him into a big TV star.
You are such a smart ass, sometimes.
Computer is hooked up. This should be a little less dull now.
And now, it's time for the Larry Show.
My fellow associates, colleagues, co-workers, and team members, this is Larry, and I have been proud to call you all my team all this time. We have been through a lot together. Fair weather, stormy weather, challenges, triumphs, all manner of circumstances as befits a business such as ours. I have been proud to serve as your vice president, and I hope you all can know that I have been proud to have led this team. As time passes though, seasons change, and with the change of seasons comes the need sometimes for fresh leadership to bring fresh ideas and fresh zeal to a team's current situation. It is my sincere honorable belief that now is one of those times. The recent weeks and months have presented new challenges to this team, and I believe this talented team can best tackle these new challenges with new leadership, and so it is after much thought and consideration that I have decided to step down from my current role with the company, and hand the reins to the new leadership that this team needs and deserves. It has been my honor and privilege to serve as your vice president. Thank you, team, for everything, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And for those on my team who I know would want me to do this at least once before I leave this office. Nerd up, nerd up, nerd up. Woo 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 woo. Take care everyone, and best of wishes. Do-dee-doo-dee-do-dee-doo-dee-doo.
Well done. Larry's leaving too.
Are we going to recognize anyone at that office when we go back tomorrow?
Animations for World of the Nerd Couple are generated by Plotagon. Visit Plotagon.com to check out the app.
Honey, does this dress make me look fat?
Do-dee-doo-dee-do-dee-doo-dee-doo. Some guys would say it's not the dress. Do-dee-doo-dee-do-dee-doo-dee-doo.
Jerk. Okay, smart ass. Let's try question number 2. Does this dress make me look like a kiss ass?
It makes you look like a strong professional adult woman on day one of our new vice president's tenure.
Ah, how nice of you to finally stop being a smartass.
It's you coming in early to match my hours for a day that makes you the kiss ass.
One thing's for certain, my dear. I would much rather be your lover than your psychiatrist.
By the way, even though it's early, there are still jerks on the roads.
Looks like I'm not the only one who wants to say hello to the new VP as early as possible. Anything interesting in your inbox?
This is going to sound rather redundant, but it looks like the new VP is going to basically do what Larry did, except say hello instead of goodbye.
Well, it's too bad we don't have a TV here. Crank the built-in speaker so I can hear.
Good morning, team. It is morning in this office, and it is morning in this company. I'm Vinnie, your new vice president, and I have graciously accepted the resignation of Larry from this position yesterday, and the future direction of where this team is headed. For those of you who want to know where I'm coming from, I'm becoming an executive here after years of being a director out in the field. I look forward to this big step up, and want to make you into superstars so you can make your big step up too. Let's step up together. I am quite aware of the talent that we have on this team, and the potential. Believe me, we'll make great use of it and become even better. And to the nerds who are now my teammates and colleagues, I've already heard of your rallying cry, so I'm very happy to start day one with a nerd up, nerd up, nerd up. Woo 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 woo. As well as a nerd long and prosper. Check your emails, everybody. There's not a doubt in my mind that I should schedule meetings with each and every one of you so I can know how each of you superstars can shine brighter. Let's make an all-star team that wins everything and parades the trophy all around this office. I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. Let's get to work. Wow, this guy has some serious charisma. I can't wait to meet him.
The feeling's mutual. Wow. Let's make this place great again.
That was incredible. You're quite gifted with lifting people's spirits. I'm Kim, a member of council over in legal, and I'm currently covering for the vacancy in HR.
Yes, I've been apprised of your situation and having to play out of position. You stepped up and totally owned it. That's awesome in my book. I've also read some of the info you sent me on some of these team members, so great job on that, too. Where are we at on filling the vacancy in HR?
We have a few candidates, but I'm working with some other HR folks on the interviews. I don't want to scare them away when they find out they're interviewing with a lawyer.
Yes, let's be careful with that. I like good people. We can't be accidentally scaring them off now.
If I may ask, is this your usual leadership style, or is it just because you're new and want to make a good first impression?
I always want my people to be on board with where we're going. No exceptions. If I leave them behind, I've failed at my job. This isn't some honeymoon phase or anything. Not even close. I do work with numbers and believe numbers have their place, but they're a starting point, not a final destination. Ultimately, success in business does not exist apart from success with people, so I'll more than happily bring a good team along for the ride.
I'm usually really formal about things because of the nature of my work, but I think I'm really going to like working with you. Nice to meet you, Vinnie.
I'm Vinnie. Pleased to meet you. Are you the nerd I've been hearing about? I'm not the droid you are looking for. You are the nerd I've heard all these great things about. Yes, of course. You must be Jay. It is an honor to work with you. I understand my predecessor Larry bragged about you to the field sites. Well, yes he did, though I just like to work hard and make technology awesome. Don't sell yourself short, man. Are you ready to get to work on turning this team around and steaming away from its recent misfortunes? That totally would be awesome. Great to meet you, Vinnie. Now I'd best be getting back to work. Whoa, there, Chief Nerd. Aren't you forgetting something? What you're forgetting is that you're not leaving this office after saying hello without a nerd up. Woo. Let's make our technology awesome. Greetings to you, esteemed nerdette. I'm Vinnie the Vice President, but Vinnie the VP sounds a tad corny.
I love it. A big boss who can make me laugh. Let's keep it professional though. I'm taken.
As am I, and my wife could totally be a shampoo model with her sleek black hair.
Excellent. I love leadership with charisma, so long as you weren't one of those bosses.
Nada. I'm not one of those bosses. Next question, please, Your Honor. Actually, let's throw this thing in reverse here. I have a question for you, and it's a big one.
Oh. I hope it's not something super difficult on day one.
Super difficult? Nah, forget about it. I just understand from my briefing about you that you're a nervous wreck about losing your job, as is Jay. Would you care to fill me in on how exactly the logic of that even works? You too are highly talented and know technology like the back of your hand, such that your friendly neighborhood bigwigs are bragging about you to other buildings, and after all that work, all you've done, and all the accolades you've received, you somehow find some way to think that you're always going to get fired. Please, enlighten me. Connect the dots. Show me how this works. Still don't make any sense, does it?
Nope. Not in the slightest. Matter of fact, I really feel like a moron for having those dreadful thoughts now.
Hey, we all make mistakes. Work hard, don't break company policy or anything nutty like that, and keep doing what you've been doing, and let's see how much more of a tech case you can be. If you're ready to be on an all-star team, good. I'm looking to build one.
Vinnie, does anyone ever tell you how much your positive energy is contagious?
A positive team gets positive results from positively hard work that they feel like winners after completing. I like helping people write their next professional dragon slaying story. Hey, before you go back, nerd up. Woo.
I am going to absolutely love my job now. Thanks.
Has your head cleared from meeting that wild guy yet?
Actually, I think he's exactly the spark of positive energy that this place has needed. I'll bet he can fix the negativity before the end of his first week at the rate he's going.
Yes, he gets me thinking about some of the ways I've approached things too. I think I could do much better in those areas. Couldn't wait to ditch the dress I see.
It's a little too formal for my tastes. Then again, with how Vinnie is, perhaps I was a little overdressed.
Yes, day one and he's already one heck of an inspiration. So do we want to even bother with the TV or computer tonight after that kind of an encounter with such charisma overload?
TV sounds fine. Might help us relax after all of that.
Welcome back to the Really Old Rocker Show. I'm Nigel and I actually still have skin and bones, unlike my guest tonight, a fully sentient robot. I've been waiting for these things to become reality ever since watching some sci-fi cartoons as a kid many moons ago. Welcome. What's it like to be a robot?
It's terrible. People think I'm going to take their jobs in 10 years.
I think this guy or his producers might be running out of ideas.
Who cares? It's a freaking robot.
Nerd up, nerd up, nerd up. Woo 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 woo.